students, welcome all of you. In this video, we will revise our civics third chapter, that is how the state government works. So we had already completed this chapter in the previous video. So in this video tutorial, we will revise the important point of this chapters. So student, first of all we have read that why do we have state government? State government. Student, India is a huge country with 28 states and 8 union territories. Okay, so India is a huge country. We have 28 states and 8 union territory, and distribution of power between the center and state has been provided for the Constitution of India. Okay, the power is distributed in India. The power is distributed between state government and the central government. Okay, so our Constitution of India has distributed power for the smooth functioning of the country. Okay, so the first thing is that the power is distributed between state government and the union government, and okay, so the state government is responsible for good governance of the people of the state. So the state government manage the affairs of the state at 3 levels. Okay, 3 levels पे काम करती है, that is legislative, executive and administrative level. Okay, state governments works in which level? They work in 3 level: legislative, executive and administrative level. Let's read about them in detail. So first of all, look at this picture. This is the flow chart of the state government. Student, state governments has 3 level: executive, legislature and judiciary. So what is the work of the executive? In the executive, the governor, chief minister and councils of the ministers, they work. What is their work? They enforce the law that is made by the legislature. Means legislatures में कौन से आते हैं? Council of upper house and legislative assembly lower house. So the work of the legislature is of making law, and the work of the this executive means they enforce the law and they implement the law, and the work of the judiciary, that is high court, district court and other courts, so they see that if the law is implemented properly and everybody every citizen of the country is getting their rights, and the law is implemented equally for in the country without any discrimination. So this is the way the power is distributed in the state government between executive, legislature and judiciary. These are the 3 levels of the state government. Okay students, so executive, legislature and judiciary, the power is distributed between these 3 levels of the government in state government. So the work of the legislature is of making any law. तो इसमें लेजिस्लेचर में आता है लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल मीन्स अपर हाउस एंड लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली मीन्स लोअर हाउस. सो देयर वर्क इज ऑफ मेकिंग लॉ, एंड एग्जीक्यूटिव, गवर्नर एंड चीफ मिनिस्टर एंड काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर, देयर वर्क इज ऑफ इम्प्लीमेंटिंग लॉ, and judiciary means they are just to see that if law is implemented properly and equally for the all the citizens. So students, in India some states are large and some are very small. So in large states having one house is in small states having only one house, they are known as unicameral, and those states who are having 2 houses is known as bicameral. Okay, so the state legislature consists of the governor and 1 or 2 houses. Okay, तो उसमें 1 या 2 houses में होते हैं legislature. In state where there are 2 houses, there is legislative council and legislative assembly. जहाँ पे 2 houses होते हैं वहाँ पे क्या होते हैं? legislative council and legislative assembly. The legislative council को क्या बोलते हैं? विधान परिषद, and is the upper house. Legislative council is known as the विधान परिषद और upper house, and legislative assembly means विधान सभा is the lower house of the state legislature. Okay, so state legislature is divided into 2 parts, legislative council and legislative assembly. Okay, and student, there are 2 types of state legislature, means some states are having only one house, they are known as unicameral, and those state who are having two houses, they are known as the bicameral. Okay, you have to remember these points also, that what is unicameral and what is bicameral. Okay, so state having only one house is known as unicameral, and state having two houses is known as bicameral. Okay, so what is the power and function of the legislative assembly? It acts as the highest law-making organs in the state. What is the work of legislative assembly? Legislative assembly is the organ of law-making organ of the state. It is the highest law-making organ of the state. So a proposal to pass a law or to amend an existing one is called a bill. जब भी कोई लॉ या कोई लॉ पास होता है, ओके, तो जो उसका प्रपोजल जाता है टू पासिंग अ लॉ, means whenever student, you know that we choose our leaders and they went in these assemblies, legislative assemblies, legislative council. Okay, so student, what they do for passing any law, they propose, whenever they propose, they give a proposal to pass a law or to amend an existing one. जो लॉ पहले से ही बना है उसको अमेंड करना है, यानी कि उसमें कुछ चेंजेस लाना, उसको ठीक बनाना, दैट इज नोन एज अमेंडमेंट ऑफ द लॉ. सो जब भी ये जाता है इसको क्या बोला जाता है? बिल. दिस इज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन फॉर्म ऑफ अ बिल. Okay, so bill is introduced in legislative assembly. First of all, this is introduced in legislative assembly, and these proposals are debated or discussed among the member of the assembly before voting. तो सबसे पहले क्या होता है? ये जो लॉ होता है ये डिस्कस होता है. वी हैव ऑलरेडी रीड अबाउट दिस डिस्कशन इन द प्रीवियस वीडियो कि कैसे एमएलए जो है इसके ऊपर डिस्कशन करते हैं इन द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली. सो the proposal are debated and discussed among the members of the assembly before voting, and once the bill is approved, the majority vote, it is sent to the other house where it goes through some procedure. Okay, उसके बाद वो दूसरे houses में जाता है after some proposal, and thereafter the bill goes to the governor for his approval, and once approved the bill becomes a law. जब किसी स्टेट में गवर्नर उसको अप्रूव कर देता है, then after that this bill become a law. Before becoming a law, before changing into a law, every law that is passed, that is proposed in the assembly, legislative assembly, they are introduced in form of a bill. Okay, they are introduced in the form of a bill, and when the governor approve this bill, it become a law. Okay, after the approval of the governor, the bill becomes a law. And the budget and the money bill, that is also a part. The budget and the money bill can only be introduced in the legislative assembly. जब भी कोई भी बजट से रिलेटेड और मनी बिल होता है वो लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली में जाता है, वाइल अदर बिल में बी इंट्रोड्यूस इन द लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल. ओके, तो बजट से रिलेटेड या मनी रिलेटेड बिल होता है वो पहले कहाँ इंट्रोड्यूस्ड होता है स्टूडेंट? दिस इज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली. ओके, दिस इज द इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट. यू कैन राइट दिस इन योर नोटबुक ऑल्सो. द बजट एंड द मनी बिल्स कैन बी ओनली इंट्रोड्यूस्ड इन द लेजिस्लेटिव assembly, and other bills may be introduced in the legislative council. Okay, so legislative assembly, student, legislative assembly means upper house and legislative council means lower house. Okay, you know that the legislative assembly means the legislative council means upper house and legislative assembly means Vidhan Sabha, that is known as the legislative assembly means Vidhan Sabha is lower house of the state. Okay, legislative assembly lower house and legislative council means upper house. Okay, so whenever there is any money related will be passed, तो वो पहले legislative assembly में जाता है. Okay, what is budget? Budget क्या होता है student? What is budget? Budget is like a future account of the government. It gives the proposal of income and expenditure of the government. Okay, तो गवर्नमेंट मेक अ फ्यूचर अकाउंट फॉर इट्स वर्क. तो ये हमें एक प्रपोजल देता है गवर्नमेंट को फॉर इट ऑफ इट्स इनकम एंड इट्स एक्सपेंडिचर, कि कितना खर्चा हो रहा है गवर्नमेंट का तो इट्स गिव एन अकाउंट एंड प्रपोजल ऑफ द इट्स इनकम एंड एक्सपेंडिचर ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. द बजट इज प्रेजेंटेड बाय द फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर. ओके, जो हमारे फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर होते हैं वो क्या करते हैं, वो बजट को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. ओके, कि हमारी गवर्नमेंट के पास कितना बजट है, कितना मनी है फॉर द फ्यूचर के लिए. तो द फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर प्रपोज द बजट, प्रेजेंट द बजट. ओके, एंड दिस बजट शो दैट the income and the expenditure of the government. Okay, what comprise the executive? The executive comprise of council of minister and chief minister. Okay, and the member of the assembly control the executive. Okay, powers and function of legislative council. What are the power and function of the legislative council? The legislative council is mainly an advisory body. Okay, legislative council is mainly an advisory body. The member of the legislative council are not directly elected by the people of the state but the different bodies of the state. ओके, तो ये क्या होते हैं लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल में, लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली में तो द मेंबर्स आर डायरेक्टली इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल, बट इन द लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल दे आर नॉट डायरेक्टली इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल ऑफ द स्टेट, बाय द डिफरेंट बॉडीज ऑफ द स्टेट. दिस इज अ परमानेंट बॉडी एंड द मेंबर आर इलेक्टेड फॉर टर्म ऑफ 6 ईयर. तो जो इसके मेंबर्स होते हैं वो 6 ईयर के लिए इलेक्टेड होते हैं. द स्टेट्स हैविंग 2 हाउसेज आर कॉल्ड बाइकैमरल. बाइकैमरल स्टेट्स कौन कौन से हैं हमारी कंट्री में जिनके पास 2 हाउसेज हैं? दे आर जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, बिहार, कर्नाटका, मध्य प्रदेश, महाराष्ट्र एंड उत्तर प्रदेश. दे आर बाइकैमरल हाउस, दे आर बाइकैमरल स्टेट, दे आर हैविंग 2 हाउसेज, अपर हाउस एंड लोअर हाउसेज. ओके, लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली भी है उनके पास और लेजिस्लेटिव काउंसिल भी है. द गवर्नर. द गवर्नर इज द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल हेड ऑफ द स्टेट. गवर्नर क्या होता है? कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल हेड होता है, जिसको हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ने हेड बनाया है. ही इज अपॉइंटेड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ द कंट्री. इसे कौन अपॉइंट करता है? प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ द कंट्री. ही अपॉइंट्स द चीफ मिनिस्टर एंड अदर मेंबर ऑफ द काउंसिल ऑफ द मिनिस्टर. देन the governor appoints the chief minister and other member of the council of the minister. He appoints the advocate general and other officers of the state. This is the work of the governor. Every bill has to be approved by the governor. Okay, तो जो भी बिल जाते हैं वो पहले गवर्नर अप्रूव करता है. He has the right to dissolve the legislature. वो लेजिस्लेचर को डिसॉल्व भी कर सकता है, उसको ख़त्म भी कर सकता है. He has the right to dissolve the legislature. तो what is the eligibility of being a governor? Eligibility: he or she has to be a citizen of India. This is the first eligibility. He or she should not be a member of either house of parliament or state legislature, and he or she cannot hold any office or profits. Okay, so this is the eligibility of the governor. He or she cannot hold any office or profit, or he or she should be a citizen of India, and he or she should not be a member of either house of parliament or state legislature. What is constituency? Next important point that we have discussed in this chapter, that was what is constituency. Every state is divided into small areas called constituency, which is a specified area covering one or more district. Each such constituency has an elected representative who is a member of the legislative assembly. Okay, the state legislative assembly consists of not more than 500 members and not less than 60. So student, what is constituency? Every state is divided into small areas called constituency. हर state को छोटे छोटे parts में divided किया जाता है, like छोटे छोटे villages में. So they are known as constituency, which is the specified area covering one or more district, and each such constituency has an elected representative. Okay, and who is a member of legislative assembly. Okay, and the state legislative assembly consists or not more than 500 members, not less than 60. तो स्टेट की जो लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली है उसमें 500 से ज़्यादा मेंबर्स नहीं होने चाहिए और 60 से कम मेंबर्स नहीं होने चाहिए. मिनिमम 60 एंड मैक्सिमम 500. So this is the Odisha. Odisha has 147 constituency. उड़ीसा के पास कितनी कंस्टिट्यूएंसीज हैं? उड़ीसा हैज़ 147 small constituency, and the biggest state like Uttar Pradesh has 403 members in its assembly. State which have small population and are small in size have provision of having even a lesser number of members in the legislative assembly. So Puducherry has 30 members, Mizoram and Goa has only 40 members, and each Sikkim has 32 members only. Okay, so this is the number of the constituency, and each constituency from each constituency there is a one representative and one leader king. Okay, member of legislative assembly. So who is the member of legislative assembly? Who is the MLA? Every 5 years election is announced for state and legislative assembly. Okay, तो हर 5 साल में क्या होते हैं? इलेक्शन होते हैं, and political parties nominate their people for each constituency. Political party क्या करती है? हर constituency से अपने leader को nominate करती है. They nominate their people, and all member of the legislative assembly are elected on the basis of adult franchises. Adult franchise means the right to vote, जो कि हमारे citizens के पास होता है, and one member is elected from one constituency. Okay, तो हर constituency से एक member elect होता है, तो उसके बाद वो MLA बनता है. सपोज फ्रॉम योर एरिया, लाइक जो भी आपका एरिया है, भानिया वाला या जो भी है, फ्रॉम देयर ड्यूरिंग द इलेक्शन every citizen of the country will give vote to the person who are nominated by their parties. हर पार्टी अपना एक एक पर्सन नॉमिनेट करेगी, एंड देन द सिटीजन्स विल गिव वोट, एंड द पर्सन हु विल get the maximum vote, he will become the MLA of this particular area. Okay, so a member of legislative assembly means MLA is a representative elected by the voters of an electoral district means constituency. Okay, to the legislature of a state in the India system of government. Okay, so to be member of the legislative assembly a person must be citizen of India. इसके लिए क्या क्या एलिजिबिलिटी है legislative assembly यानी MLA बनने के लिए? तो इसके लिए एलिजिबिलिटी है कि जो मेंबर है the member must be citizen of India, must be at least 25 years of age, and must have such other qualification as may be prescribed by the president. जो president उनके लिए जो qualification बताएगा वो उनके पास होनी चाहिए. Power and function of the chief minister. Now we will read about the CM and the power and the function of the chief minister. So student, the chief minister is leader of the legislative assembly of the state. Legislative assembly का जो leader होता है वो कौन होता है? chief minister, and he select the minister of the council of minister. काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर को वो सिलेक्ट करता है एज हेड ऑफ द काउंसिल. ही एलोकेट्स द पोर्टफोलियोज और डिपार्टमेंट टू दैम. उनको पोर्टफोलियोज और डिपार्टमेंट्स अलॉट करता है. एंड द CM इज द मेन लिंक बिटवीन द गवर्नर एंड द स्टेट कैबिनेट. जनरली द गवर्नर एक्सरसाइज ऑल हिज फंक्शन ऑन द एडवाइस ऑफ द चीफ मिनिस्टर. ओके, तो गवर्नर अपने सारे के सारे फंक्शन चीफ मिनिस्टर के एडवाइस पे ही परफॉर्म करता है, एंड ही इज द मेन लिंक बिटवीन द गवर्नर एंड द स्टेट कैबिनेट. इट इज हिज ड्यूटी टू कम्युनिकेट टू द गवर्नर ऑल डिसीजन ऑफ द council of ministers. Okay, as the chief spokesman of the state government, all important announcement on behalf of government is made by him. Okay, so this is the power of the chief minister, function of the chief minister. So as the chief spokesman of the state government, all important announcement on behalf of the government is made by the chief minister. Okay, power and function of the chief minister. So next is the policies and working of the different ministries are monitored and coordinated by him, and he summons and presides over the meeting of councils of ministers. तो ये क्या कर सकते हैं? जितनी भी पॉलिसीज एंड वर्किंग ऑफ द डिफरेंट मिनिस्टर्स के होते हैं, इसको मॉनिटर करने का और उसको कोऑर्डिनेट करने का काम चीफ मिनिस्टर का होता है. ही summons and presides over the meeting of councils of the minister. The governor appoints or dismiss other minister on his advice. Okay, तो जब भी चीफ मिनिस्टर एडवाइस करेगा तो गवर्नर किसी भी मिनिस्टर को डिसमिस कर सकता है. एंड द चीफ मिनिस्टर The chief minister allocates or reallocates the portfolios amongst the ministers. Sole channel or communication between his ministers and legislature makes bill, resolution, etc. move in legislature must have his approval. Okay, तो ये इसका इनका अप्रूवल बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. He remains responsible to the legislative assembly for the act performed by the state council of ministry. Okay, तो स्टेट काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर के एक्ट के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल होते हैं. तो ही रिमेन रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली फॉर द एक्ट परफॉर्म बाय द स्टेट काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर. इफ द चीफ मिनिस्टर रिजाइन द एंटायर काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर इज बाउंड टू रिजाइन. ओके, तो अगर चीफ मिनिस्टर रिजाइन करते हैं तो पूरा के पूरे एंटायर काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर को भी रिजाइन करना पड़ता है. Now students, we will read about the role of the media. What is the role of the media? Media work as a link between the government and the electorate, in which it convey to the masses about the work of the government. Media includes newspaper, television, broadcast, radio broadcast, etc. Since media has a far and wide reach, it acts as a medium to portray and various policies and performance of the government to the people. And minister and representative hold press conference or make press release to connect with the people they represent. Information of new policies made by the government are circulated through various media channels to reach people wide and far. Similarly, opposition parties reach out to the people in different form of convey their views and policies and performance of the ruling party. They do this through press conference, media debate, etc. And other form of opposition are public rallies, public debates, and posters, marches, etc. Okay. So students, the role of media is also same like the role of the opposition. They also they also show and present the work of the government and televisions and newspapers also. So that similarly as opposition parties reach out to the people in different form of convey their views of policies and performance of the ruling party, they do this through press conference. Okay, so what is press conference? क्योंकि press conference, it is a conference where media representatives are invited and give detail of action, policies and views and specific aspects the media persons are allowed to interact, question and the issues and the reports in the media for the information of the public. Okay, so this is known as the press conference. Next is students, there is some additional information. The Lok Sabha, the lower house of the Parliament of India, is made up of member of Parliament and each represent a single geographic constituency, and these are currently 543 constituency. Okay. Each state has between 7 and 9 MLA for every member of Parliament. That is it has in Lok Sabha. Odisha state has 21 members of Parliament. MP state. So students, watch the video again to understand the important points of this chapter, and do your worksheets on time, submit your worksheets on time, and read the chapter from your books also. All the best.